All right, welcome, Dr. Roller. Thank you for coming on our Spotlight series here with the Best of Utah in Pelvic Health. And so I just want to quickly read your bio here about who you are so our audience knows, and then we'll jump into all the fun questions that we have today.
Right.
Awesome. Dr. Roller is a pediatric specialist. He owns the Kids Only Chiropractic is what it's called. He's a chiropractic clinic that specializes only in kids from 0 to 21 and pregnant women. Our mission, or his mission, is to provide wellness, wisdom, and care to all at an affordable price. This care has made a world of a difference in his life, and know it will in yours as well. Since Dr. Roller joined the chiropractic community, he has been extremely involved. He has served on the board of the Utah Chiropractic Physicians Association for over a decade, eventually serving as president and past president. Chiropractic care can help in ways that no other care provider can offer. We love our other doctors out there that keep us well and specialized in what they do. We specialize in wellness and removing those interferences from the nervous system. So thank you so much, Dr. Roller, for being here. I'm excited to jump into the questions here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, what made you decide to be a chiropractor?
Well, I was raised naturally. My mom always used homeopathics and chiropractic and other things to help keep us well. And I originally wanted to be an ethnobotanist. I was going to go out in the rainforest and find the cure to cancer, but quickly realized that wasn't going to meet my other goal of having a lot of kids and raising them in kind of a semi-normal way. And I was in a bad auto accident. I got T-boned and spun around my car around and up over a curb and into a tree and a fence. And I went to I had a real horrible headache, worst I've ever had in my life. I went to the meds and medics, and they're like, "Well, here's your drugs." And I'm like, "Well, I don't take drugs." And I'm like, "Well, nothing we can do for you." So I went to a chiropractor, and he got me way better. I'm like, "Wow, this is really cool. I can meet my natural healing goal, and also, help lots of people at the same time, and raise my kids in a city situation." So.
Amazing. Love that. Okay. What makes you and your practice different?
Well, the only practice I know of in Utah or the West that specializes in just taking care of kids and pregnant moms. If the dads want care, it's sorry, Charlie. There's lots of adult chiropractors, lots of them, hundreds, but there's only one of me. And so, there's other people that specialize in, taking care of whole families, but we don't have time. We've got too many kids and pregnant moms need care.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Okay. And obviously that kind of leads to the next question of who's an ideal fit for you.
Ideal fit is, I love when moms come in, get a lot of referrals from midwives, because one, it makes their job easier. But the mom one becomes two, and then if they continue care, that becomes more and more. And so I love taking care of moms and helping them through that journey right from the beginning. Even before they're pregnant, I can do an exam, doing things. I've caught things that are really important to know during pregnancy, and we're able to resolve those situations. And so I'd love to see moms, and then we take care of kids. I see a lot of babies. And I'll sit on my table, and moms will just hand me baby after baby after baby. It's a lot of fun. We have with torticollis and other things, but a lot of fun.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And then what does the process look like to work with you?
So it's really simple. We usually have same-day appointments because I have a really strong feeling that it's important to take care of people when they need care. And so we'll stay late, we'll stay early, we'll come early. I see a lot of new patrons every day, and allow them not to, I don't believe in waiting lists. I believe that people need care when they need care, and so they just give a call or text, and we can get them right in usually, and that's how it works. It's pretty easy.
Awesome. Okay. And then in the grand scheme of things with pregnancy and postpartum, what does recovery look like? And what does that lens through the work that you do?
Yeah, so you've got the relaxin hormone going through your system for the next three-ish months, and it takes all that time to everything tighten back up. And if I can get things lined up and it tightens in the right place, you don't become that mom that's like, "Oh, ever since that kid, I've had this problem." And so I love working with moms after delivery. And if they're open to having more kids, then they can stay on board with me. But if they're not, then they go to adult chiropractor.
Gotcha. Awesome. Okay. And then what's something that most people don't know that you think that they should know about either chiropractic, you, health and wellness,
Mhm.
anything and anything? Just give us a tidbit nugget that we can take.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't realize that when you come out of chiropractic school, you know nothing about taking care of kids or pregnant moms for that matter.
Same here.
It's
Nothing about
it's
pelvic floor.
training that happens after
Yeah.
chiropractic school. So you come out of school being able to take care of geriatrics and adults and things like that. But the things that really are important for taking care of babies and kids and pregnant moms, like the Webster technique, are not taught in typically in schools. Once in a while, they might have a class that they take, off campus while they're a student. But in general, your adult chiropractor does not know how to take care of pregnant moms and kids unless they've become certified, and it takes years of training after they to do that.
Yeah, that's a great piece of advice there. Okay. Is there anything special that you want to promote to the audience here that's watching?
Nothing really. I'm real simple. It's my pricing is very low, and it's almost at cost. And the reason why is because we're on a mission to take care of many kids as possible, and we do. We see a lot of kids, and which solves two things. The reason why I do that is because I used to be just like the other pediatric chiropractors, where it was several $1,000s for a care plan, which is totally reasonable. It totally is, and totally worth it. But there'd be that one kid gets so much better, but there'd be four more in the lobby. And I'm like, what about them? Let's get them checked. And like, we can't afford it. And that just rips my heartstrings out. And I said, no, we're going to fix that. And we did. And so we have one simple price that's all the kids in the family, regardless of how many it is, because we want them all to get care.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for your passion through that. Okay. My favorite question is, what do you want to be known for?
What do I want to know for?
It's
The baby whisperer, I guess. I'm a baby whisperer. They're like, so I was at a gathering, and there were several midwives there, and one midwife who I hadn't met yet had her toddler in her arms, and I came over to say hello, and she turned around, and the toddler jumped into my arms and held me for about 5 minutes.
oh,
That is who I am. I love babies. I love kids. They know it. They feel it. People bring their kids in. They're like, they're going to be scared. I'm like, well,
good luck.
probably
Yeah, they're
not.
not going to be scared with you.
Not with me,
It's like
because
it's almost similar to like a dog, right? Like dogs
yes,
know if you like dogs or you don't like dogs. They like,
100%.
so it's like babies
Yeah,
know, kids know
they
that
know.
like, safe. Yeah,
Yeah, they know.
that's amazing.
100%.
So cool. Okay, where can we find more information about you? Where's your website, social media, all the things like that? How can we find you?
Sure. We have a great social media presence. I'm having a lot of fun with that. We've kind of blown up, and I'm like, what the heck is happening here? But it's kids only chiropractic. If you go to the TikTok, YouTube, whatever your favorite one is, I've got it set up to automatically retransmit among all the social medias, even
Yeah,
Pinterest. But so you just go in there, search for kids only chiropractic. You will find us because we're the only one that's kids only chiropractic. Trademark. So they're kidsonlychiropractic.com. We're pretty easy to find and pretty easy to contact. When people send me text messages, it goes to me, and any hour of the day, and I answer those.
that's amazing. Wow, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure jumping into all the fun things with you, Dr. Roller. Thank you for your service in our community, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate the work you do, and it's been wonderful working with you. Thank you.
Thanks.